Well, if the rumors about Acolyte Episode 3 are true, then at least I'll be dying of cringe and laughter instead of dying of boredom. For those of you who don't know, we've had some potential leaks delivered from the OG Chris Gore.
We're about to have our minds blown by Disney yet again with the Acolyte. Episode 3, I'm warning you now. It is going to completely lose everyone. Two mothers conceive twins, 3 and 4, and get ready for pronouns in Star Wars.
And so there's been a lot of anticipation and speculation around this episode and what it's going to bring into the Star Wars world. Aside from that, I think we might see May fight the Wookiee Jedi. What's his name? Kelnaka. But of course, there's no way she should be able to go 1v1 against him, either like in the Force or physically. I mean, it's a Wookiee, so. But the way that she's gonna kill him is gonna be like insanely stupid. Something that probably would never actually happen. It's just something that we need to have happen in order for her to actually take down a Wookiee. But you know what? I might actually be excited to watch this episode, which is weird because I've been insanely bored for the first two. And I wish that excitement was for some of the right reasons, but it's not. So without further ado, let's get right into episode 3. Oh, they're gonna have the little Game Boy robot for this one now? I thought they're gonna add that one in there this time. The Pip droid, but I could like to call him the Game Boy robot. Brendok. 16 years earlier. All right, here we go. Here's the flashback where we're going to finally see what actually went down. Hopefully, get some good context, but probably not. It's probably going to make things a little bit more confusing, but we'll see. This is a nice little like forest scene, though. Like the set or whatever. It's as long as we stay far away from Tatooine, I'm fine. Sand planets, things of that nature. Seen enough of that in the past few years.
Let it go, May. Stop! Why do you always have to do things like that? Why do you always run off alone?
She likes to harm animals. That's not a good sign for
I
a
don't
child.
want to do the ascension. It's just a ceremony. Besides, we'll do it together. Come on. Can we stay here a little longer? Let's go home. You're with me? I am with you. Oshi. I am with you. Always one, born as two. As above sits the stars, and below lies the sea. I give you you, and you give me me.
What are you doing here?
Yay, the Force Dyad, yay.
How many times have I told you? It is not safe out here.
Sorry, Mother Coral.
There will be consequences for breaking the rules.
It isn't fair. I'm old enough to go outside the fortress walls.
The rules are for your safety. Now, come with me. Quickly.
Why, what's out there? Oh no. Jedi are out there. Wow, so they built a wall to keep people out? So this is the
May we have some spice?
village
Those are
of
not
women.
little girls who run away from home
I'm not little anymore. Please, Mother Coral.
after the Ascension ceremony.
Let them have some spice creams.
Mama!
My sweet girls must have sweet treats. Don't you think so, Coral? Go. Meet me in the common room for your training session.
They left the fortress again.
Did anyone see them?
I do not believe so.
Any sign of the visiting Jedi?
None. Our scouts think they've moved their ship inland.
I told you this planet would be safe haven for our coven.
It's not going to stay safe if Osha keeps running away.
Uh-huh.
All living things are connected, a thread woven through all of existence.
So I feel like she's talking about the Force. Okay, yeah, there she goes. So this is a different faction of Force users.
Some call it a force and claim to use it. But we know the thread is not a power you wield. Pull the thread, change everything. It ties you to your destiny. It binds you to others.
This is actually pretty interesting, though. At least we're seeing enough
The power of
different
one.
faction of Force users that is not Jedi or Sith.
Power of two. And tonight, at the ceremony, you will experience the power of many.
Pay attention. Stop distracting me.
Girls.
Let go of me. You let go of me.
Your enemies will not warn you before they attack.
Yeah.
Get up. Block me.
So then who are their enemies? If they're training in the Force,
Osha.
do they feel like the Jedi are their enemies? Or like the Sith, maybe? Do they know the Sith are out there and they're just like trying to prepare for them too? Are there other Force factions that do
Girls,
this?
what is troubling you, Osha?
She's nervous about tonight.
Is this true?
She's scared.
Let your sister answer.
I don't want to do the ascension. But that's how we become witches.
Oh, they're witches. Okay.
I don't know if I want to be a witch.
They're Force witches.
Of course you want that. No, you want that.
Girls. Hold hands. This is your sister. The thread tied you together before you were born. Tell her you love her.
I love you. I love you. Don't be afraid, Oshi.
Ascension is about walking through fear. It is about sacrificing a part of yourself. The power of many instead of the power of one. You think you want something different
They
in
look
life in this
uncomfortable.
coven. But that is because you are young. The galaxy is not a place that welcomes women like us.
Oh.
Witches who have the abilities we do.
Okay.
You and your sister are special, Osha. I want you to stay special.
I mean, I'm pretty sure the galaxy is okay with women force users. I think it's just the fact that you might be calling yourself witches could be the problem. That usually has a negative connotation towards it.
How many spice creams are you gonna eat tonight? I think I'll eat at least 4. What are you drawing? Stop! Don't look. It isn't fair. I share everything with you, and you hide things from me or run off alone. I want to have my own things. Why? Because I want to do everything together all the time. But why? Because we're not the same. Of course we are. No, it feels that way because we're the only children here. Don't you wonder what could be out there besides Brendock? No. Why not? Everything I need is here.
My spice creams are here. Okay, this is pretty cringe. Could you guys not?
Tonight we enact a ceremony we have not performed since our exile. We were hunted, persecuted, forced into hiding, all because some would consider our power dark, unnatural. We were on the brink of extinction. We were blessed with a miracle, the gift of life.
Okay. So, like, the Force used the midichlorians to create life, kind of like how Anakin was conceived, right? Is that what they're saying? That they were conceived basically the same way Anakin was?
Come, claim your destiny.
What the thread has tied together, no one can separate. The power of one, the power of two, the power of many. The power of one, the power of two, the power of many.
I'm gonna have most of it washed out of here because of copyright reasons, but the music in this scene is really, really bad, guys. So yeah, some call her power dark. Meanwhile, her hands are bathing in dark light, swirling, and there's actual dark magic swirling around them.
I do.
Gee, why do people think our powers are dark?
Ascend. Osha Anasea, do you vow upon my death to protect the secrets of our coven and continue our legacy?
I too.
The Jedi! They've sliced the platform. They will be here any moment.
There's
Hide them.
philosophy tube.
Do not move. Do not make a sound.
Put down your weapons. No violence.
So I'm guessing they sense the children in the forest and have come to
Good
collect
evening.
them.
I am Master Indara, and these are my colleagues, Sol, Kelnaka, and my Padawan Torben.
I am Anasea, mother of this coven. These women are under my protection.
You're trespassing.
Forgive our intrusion. We thought this planet was uninhabited.
The all-knowing Jedi were ignorant of their surroundings. I find that hard to believe.
We mean you and your coven no harm.
And yet here you are, unannounced, armed.
Look at their robes. How they wear their sabers.
They're always armed.
You are Mother Coral.
What do you want?
We are concerned that you are training children. The Republic law states...
Brendok is not a part of the Republic.
There are no children here.
He's like, I can smell them. He's like, I don't even need to use the force. I'm a Wookiee. I can just smell them.
Come out. We won't hurt you.
What is your name?
Osha.
Osha. My name is Sol.
Osha.
May we meet your sister? Where is their father?
They have no father.
That marking. It wasn't there this morning.
You're spying on us? They want to take our children!
The Jedi do not take children.
Hold your tongue or I cut it out for you!
Sol, no.
She's gonna knight it. She's like, oh, cool. Now I want to be a Jedi.
I think you would make a very good Jedi, Osha. Would you like to be tested and see if you could become one?
Yes. Please. Mother?
If you want your Padawan returned to his right mind, I suggest you all leave.
Oh, so they
Now.
did the first
Mama,
fucking
I want to show them what you taught me.
offense.
Please let me take the test.
Mother Anasea, you cannot deny that Jedi have the right to test potential Padawans. With your permission, of course.
The scouts will bring Osha to your camp at midday.
Both girls. A sister, too.
We appreciate your cooperation.
Gather my advisors.
Bed, now. I did not bring the girls into this world so we could lose them to a bunch of deranged monks.
It is not your decision.
Wait,
It is
you
mine.
birthed
And
them?
I've
I thought
named
she
it.
birthed them.
I carried them.
I created them.
And what happens if the Jedi discover how you created them?
So she influenced the midichlorians to create life inside of her.
Has two outcomes. A pass or a fail. If they pass, the girls leave. If we want them to stay.
How will we know how to fail?
I don't know what they will ask you. But whatever's in your heart, you must say the opposite.
If we pass, they take us away. We never see Mama again. They take you, I will stop them. No one's taking me. The Jedi are bad. The Jedi are good.
This isn't about good or bad. This is about power and who is allowed to use it.
They already know they're strong in the Force, though. They could probably
You're a
sense
very
them.
powerful girl.
Isn't that why they're here in the first place?
Right now, you want to be a Jedi.
So how would failing the
But
test
as
on
you
purpose
grow,
work?
what you want, it changes, it shifts. Like the seasons. In winter, we hunt with bunta. In summer, with bows and arrows.
But we still hunt. That doesn't change.
It's time. Come, my loves.
Yeah, Osha's actually smart here. Everybody's being stupid.
Do all Jedis get one of those?
After much training, yes.
Ow. What are you doing?
I was just taking a blood sample.
In this test, you must divine what images appear on the testing screen. Tell us what you see.
A spaceship.
Correct. How about this next one?
A mountain.
Correct.
That wasn't a
Did someone tell you to fail this test?
Your family doesn't want to be separated from you.
What do you want, Osha?
She's just like, I just want to be a nice person and a Jedi. That'd be cool.
I was younger than you are. When the Jedi tested me, I was only 4.
Really?
Yes. But I knew I was different from my family. The Jedi saw how special I was. And I can see that in you, Osha. I was very scared to leave my family. But when I joined the Jedi, I found out there were many other children like me.
There are other children there?
Thousands like us. But you must have the courage to say what you want.
That was a pretty good moment. I like that.
I want to be a Jedi.
Then you must have the courage to tell the truth.
We should continue the test.
Mama, she promised she would fail, and she broke her promise.
I told the truth. It was the right thing to do.
If only things were so simple, Osha.
I didn't want to lie.
You lied to me.
That man used his Jedi mind tricks on her.
No, he didn't. I told him I wanted to be a Jedi because I do.
You don't mean that.
I do. I want my own life. I don't want to share it with May. I want to see the galaxy. I don't want to be a witch.
What's wrong with you?
Go and take a walk, May. Take a walk with Mother Coral. Now!
Mama! What's wrong with you? Mama!
I will say that I do find young Osha to be likable. Like she just wants to be a nice person. She wants to do good things, and she doesn't want to do all this weird witchy shit.
Listen to me. Destiny is not decided for you by an anonymous force. You get to make a choice, Osha. If you want to pull the thread, then pull it.
I'll never see you again.
You won't. Fear should not make this decision, Osha.
You don't know that for sure, though.
You should.
I mean, they're like forbidden to like go back and see their family and stuff, but that's not to say that like you're just never gonna coincidentally run
I
into her
want to be a
again.
Jedi, Mama. I do.
I must discuss the situation with everyone here. But we will consider your wish when we do so.
I love you, Mama.
I love you. Now go.
I won't let you leave. You can't go. We're stuck here now.
It's not up to you. You can't stop me.
Yes, I can.
How?
I'll kill you.
Okay. Jesus.
May, let me out. I won't let it happen. May, please! Mm.
Yeah, that's pretty messed up.
Calm down. Calm down.
Yeah, her sister's psycho though, because it's like, I don't want you to leave, so I'll kill you. Wait, May did all that?
Where's Mama? Where's Mama? Mama's dead. What have you done? What have you done? What have you done? Osha! Faith!
It's like, oh my bad, you're May. I don't want to save you. Drops her. Oh, so how are you?
What's your going?
Wait, how did May do all that in the short amount of time that she was trapped? None of that made any sense. Okay, stop. Yeah, no, stop. I gotta. Sorry, guys. I gotta do this because this
I won't let you leave.
actually doesn't make sense.
You can't go.
Okay, so May starts the fire. She's gone. Osha starts going to work on trying to get herself out of here.
Calm down. Calm down.
She takes a little bit of time to rewire this emergency hatch or spare door or whatever it is. Okay, so that definitely did not take long at all. That took that had to take Osha all about like a minute, minute and a half, maybe. So big explosion up there. Sounds like everybody died. How did all this happen just from that little fire she started in the doorway? May had to have gone off and done something else to cause this.
Where's Mama? Where's Mama? Mama's dead.
Yeah, but what did?
What have you
Yeah, yeah, no. What have you done, May? Jesus, this doesn't make any sense. Okay, so May falls. He didn't even have a chance to save her, but he was able to save Osha just in time. Okay. So it wasn't like he had a choice and he just let May die and saved Osha. Yeah, that makes no sense. Just from like a timeline wise, how all that happened, how that much damage happened so fast. May had to have gone off and like caused secondary fires or explosions in order to just kill everybody else.
Mama?
You're okay, Ocean. You're going to be okay.
Where am I?
We are on our way to Coruscant.
What happened?
They started a fire. It destroyed everything.
How?
It killed
Mama? May? No. No. You have to go back. We have to go back.
No, we can't.
We must.
There is nothing back there. You'll be safe on Coruscant. And if you wish, you're trained as my Padawan. You're going to be okay, Ocean. You will never feel like this again. I promise.
That was some actual good acting, though.
Osha.
How did you survive, though? What? What a shittily edited episode. A lot of that stuff did not make sense on like a timeline basis on like how much time passed between certain events. That was a mess at the end. Holy shit. Didn't really see anything about pronouns in there. Uh, yeah, did not see anything about pronouns in there unless I missed it. Um, which I mean, it's possible I did miss something because it's kind of hard to stay engaged with this show. But yeah, this whole time I was kind of waiting for the cringe, and there was a little bit of cringe, but it wasn't like as much as I expected it would be, or at least it's not as much as things were rumored or hyped up to be about. So that's pretty interesting. We were shown that Saul didn't actually see May die; he just watched her fall. I do have a parallel flashback theory, I guess is what I'm calling it. I think that we're going to see another flashback with added context. We're going to see some other stuff that happened while Osha was trying to escape. I think that May is going to witness the Jedi fighting the witches and killing their mom. And we didn't really see how Torben got his scar. You can kind of see him in the background. His face is kind of fucked up, but we didn't really see how that happened. So I have a feeling that when there was that explosion, we heard like all the witches screaming and basically dying all at once. I think that could have been like Indara maybe doing some crazy force move that like killed them all. But yeah, overall, super weird episode. Pretty bad as far as like the editing and stuff. And towards the end, like I was saying before, it's painful a little bit. Like it's only 3 episodes, and the show's getting painful to cover almost. But I'm gonna keep going for you guys, just so you don't have to, I guess. Or if you are, then at least we're gonna suffer together. But in any case, thanks for watching, thanks for hanging out, and we'll see you for the next one.